Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ariella and I make videos about medical school and my life as a second-year medical student. As you can see, if you are familiar with my channel, I'm actually back home. I drove home this weekend from New Hampshire. There's all my crap. I gotta deal with that at some point. For now though, I do actually have a quiz at 9 o'clock. I set an alarm today for 5:30 a.m. and it's 7:30 and I'm just waking up now, so definitely not ideal, but we're gonna make it work. I'll be home for about 2 weeks and then I'm going to be moving into my apartment that is closer to campus in the middle of September. That way I'll have a place that's close for my weekly OMM lab, and then I also have a more private space to start studying for boards. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna study for that quiz and then I'm gonna shower and like get ready for the day. So I just finished my quiz. While I'm gross and not showered, I think I'm actually gonna throw on some workout clothes and go for a run. I'm gonna wear my trail shoes so that I continue to work with the zero drop and I don't like let my foot become deconditioned to using it. We have a little trail path right next to my house, so I'm gonna run there. And then I will come back, take a shower, and get started on the day. I think I have 2 lectures today, and then I also want to catch up on some Boards and Beyond lectures and some Anki cards. So hopefully it'll be a good day. Oh my gosh, look how little these guys are. They're so little. All right, I'll leave you alone. Okay guys, so I'm all clean and I'm just having some coffee and doing some note cards now. I'm actually also watering the garden, which I will show you. My brother started a garden this summer and it has absolutely bloomed. So I'm gonna turn the water off and maybe I'll show you guys some of the plants that he has been growing. Here we are, so it's a little overgrown. This is bitter melon, or ampalaya in Filipino. Here you can see the fruits. They're bitter gourd also, I think, in other Asian cultures. They're very delicious. We've got some shishito peppers here. So you can see one growing right there. Still working on it. These are okra plants. They're really tall. They're probably like 6 feet, greater than 6 feet tall. This one's actually got a flower blooming, and then you can see the little okra pod right under it. Apparently you're supposed to pick those when they are about 1 inch to 4 inches long. So yeah, there's like a ton of them. That one's definitely ready back there. We've got some tomato plants back there that I'm not gonna deal with right now because I don't feel like it. Also, I just realized the squash has kind of overtaken the entire garden, and there's a squash plant right there living in the tomatoes. So I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that one, otherwise I will forget him. The squash is kind of going insane. So here's another little squash. This is spaghetti squash. It does have some kind of fungal infection according to my brother. You can see how the leaves are kind of blanched in certain spots, but it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't, like, you can still eat it. So Japanese eggplant down here. Here he is. And then a really massive squash that's probably gonna be ready pretty soon. It's getting pretty yellow. And yeah, that's the whole garden. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, back to studying. Okay, that was fun, but I need to get to work. So we have 2 lectures. I'm going to watch those, and then I'll actually just show you my to-do list so you can see like a visual representation of all the work that I have to do today. Here we are. For my schoolwork today, I need to do my daily USMLE questions. I need to watch a bunch of Boards and Beyond lectures and add the Anki cards. I unsuspend the Anki cards that I've done Boards and Beyond modules for. I need to finish my Anki cards, and I have the 2 lectures to watch. And then I also need to upload my next video and make a thumbnail for it, because I actually have an in-person lab on Wednesday and I have a mask fitting tomorrow at 11:30. We're getting fitted for N95 masks. So I'm actually gonna be staying with a friend, which means I won't be able to upload this any other day. So I'm gonna upload it and schedule it for Wednesday. And yeah. So I'm gonna stop procrastinating and actually do all of this work that I need to do.
This is going to help us to determine the severity of disease. In a few slides, we'll be going over something known as ransom criteria, which is what we use to determine the severity of disease. And those criteria rely on us having these figures. Glucose, we're going to look at glucose because, if you might recall, pancreas also contains beta islet cells, and beta islet cells are responsible for insulin production.
It's like 11:45 and I'm making lunch, so I'm gonna have some rice and tortang talong. If you're Filipino, you know what's up. I finished the lecture that I was watching. They were having some technical difficulties with the second lecture, so I might not be able to watch that one until later today. So until then, I'm going to work on my Anki cards. I think I have about 250 to do before adding the new ones from the Boards and Beyond lectures that I would like to watch today. So far so good. You guys have no idea how excited I am to eat this. It doesn't look like much, but I'm telling you, if you ever have the opportunity to try Filipino food, try this. Okay, so I just finished up lunch, cleaned all the I missed a dish, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna finish that last dish and then I'm actually gonna bring my school stuff down here just to get a change of scenery. My room's a little messy right now, so I'm feeling a little bit unproductive. So I'm gonna study at the table behind me and, you know, get some vitamin D. My room's really dark. All right, just working on a little editing here, working on this Lululemon haul. So if you guys haven't seen this, I will link it below if Lululemon hauls are something that you're interested in. I'm currently working on the introduction and then I'm gonna export this and make a thumbnail. That's a nice face. Should I make that the thumbnail? Okay friends, our lecture is still not up. So I finished up my Anki cards. I'm gonna move on to the Boards and Beyond stuff. Just gonna watch on the couch and then do the associated Anki cards with each lecture that I complete. So sorry this is incredibly boring, but I really am just trying to get caught up. So this isn't really a very fun video. I don't know. I feel like vlogs of school days just get a little bit repetitive because I like to have routine, and so every day is definitely similar, not necessarily exactly the same, but hopefully you guys still enjoy it even though I think I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. Maybe that's just because it's me. So like I said, Boards and Beyond on the couch. Gonna do some modules on acute and chronic pancreatitis, some liver diseases, cirrhosis, things like that. Let's get it.
We'll talk about all of them in this module, but the most common are gallstones and alcohol consumption.
I require snacks to keep me going, and I'm hungry again. So I don't actually know what this dish is called, but it's just ground beef and that wrinkly melon from the garden. In Filipino, it's called ampalaya, but a lot of different cultures call it bitter melon or bitter gourd. And that's because it has a very characteristic bitter flavor. Hopefully this will hold me over until dinner time. Usually you would eat this with rice, but because I had rice for lunch and rice is going to be part of my dinner, figured I could skip the rice on this one and just eat the dish. Okay guys, I had my snack, finished all the Boards and Beyond lectures that I wanted to do, and finished all the Anki cards associated with those lectures. So I kind of have nothing left to do. So because I don't know how to relax, I'm gonna do more work. We never actually ended up getting that lecture posted today. I think they're having some technical difficulties. So our pathology of pancreas and pancreatic disorders lecture is not up. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on to tomorrow's lecture. We have a lecture on the colon and the process of defecation. Love GI. So I think I'm actually gonna watch that lecture because I believe it's already up, and I'm gonna try and get a little bit ahead just so that I can make up for the fact that this lecture that was supposed to happen today is no longer happening. I got tired of holding that. The reason that I wanna make up for it is because tomorrow I have to go to campus to have an N95 fitting, so I get an N95 mask to wear on campus, but it has to be fitted. So I need to go do that. And then I'm staying with a friend and I have OMM lab on Wednesday. So that way I don't have to drive back and forth, but I do still lose a significant portion of time driving. So I want to get all that done. So that's why I'm going to watch more lecture than I have to today.
Contractions as well as propulsive contractions that occur in the smaller intestine. We also have mixing and propulsive contractions that occur in the large intestine. The mixing contractions are referred to as the
Alright guys, so I finished up the physiology of the colon and defecation. Turns out it's not actually that complicated, which is really nice. I enjoyed having a simple lecture for once. And I had dinner, I had dessert, and now behind me you can see I'm packing up. I'm heading to Philadelphia until Wednesday afternoon, so I'm just packing up a bag with some clothes that I need for my lab, a towel. I've got the clothes that I'm gonna wear tomorrow laying out, and then I'm also gonna put some sheets in here because the person I'm staying with has a cat. And I think that's gonna be all for tonight. It's about 8:15 right now, and I'm just going to wind down and try and get an early start tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed I can get a run in before I have to leave at like 8:15-ish. Hopefully the traffic isn't too bad, but we'll see. Philly's so unpredictable. Future Ariella coming at you here. I just wanted to jump in and let you guys know that Anatomy Bootcamp reached out to me and we're actually going to be changing my coupon code. So the same code or the same link will get you 10% off of Anatomy Bootcamp, and it is a commission link, so if you do decide to use it, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know so that way if you came from that original Anatomy Bootcamp video, you weren't totally thrown off when you found out that the code was not what I said it was in the previous video. Okay. And yeah, sorry this vlog was a little boring. Definitely let me know if you guys have other content that you would like to see, other things that you want to see me talk about. I'd be happy to make them. Otherwise, I'll just keep making vlogs and show you what my life is like on a day-to-day, even if it's a little bit more mundane. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.